Hi, this is Arielle. We're back on the third segment, and I have this wonderful co-host next to me, Annie.
Me
And Jane.
And Stanley.
and Snuffleupagus.
And Snuffleupagus.
Snuffleupagus. We just finished talking about our event coming up for Pause to Care, and they're having an event May 9, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Sparklings Restaurant. Can you please invite everybody before we bring Marianne?
Oh, is Marianne on right now?
No, she wants you to introduce that.
Hello, sweetheart. I'm Annie. I'm from Gigi Chic. I'm starting a new
No.
clothing line. What?
Invite everybody
She wants you
on
to pick
the
it up
line.
and say,
Oh,
everybody,
I'm
come on to the
sorry.
Sparklings
I'm looking at Miss
Tuesday,
Delegania down here. Sorry.
May 9th.
Tuesday, May 9th, 6 to 9 p.m. Thank you.
But anyway, I'm putting them on the spot. I guess next time we're gonna help each other. All right.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought she was
Last couple, let me bring them on. Last couple months ago, they were my guests. We talk about the relationship, how they met each other, how this together become in love. Okay, so Stanley and Marianne met each other online. That was how do you call that? The online dating.
Christian Filipino website.
Christian Filipino dating website, and that's how they fall in love. Now what happened is they went through the process because there's so many nationality in our country that doesn't have any green card. So Stanley thought that Marianne only looking for a green card, but then again they fall in love. So how are you, Marianne? Tell me about it. We're gonna continue the conversation we have when you guys went to the immigration after you guys done the process, and now we're ready for you to be interviewed. Can you please share to the world how the immigration officer interviewed you? Marianne, can you hear us?
Okay. Yeah. Hi, and first of all, I just want to say hi to everybody there, Arielle, and to my dearest, my baby. Hi, baby. And to your guests there, have a wonderful day there in Las Vegas. Yes, it's
Marianne,
so
hold
wonderful
on a
also day
second.
here in California.
Marianne, hold on a second. Where are you at, by the way? There's some background behind you. Where are you at right now?
You know, I just got off from my work at 12 noon, working for 6 days straight, living,
Wow.
privately working with one prestigious client here in San Rafael. So I'm off right now. I'm at the Panera restaurant.
Wow, hi Panera.
So that's why there's a little bit background here. So, you know,
So you're in
but
San
me,
Rafael, Panera.
I'm here with you guys. You know, I know you.
All right, go ahead, continue. I'm sorry about that. I just was wondering where you at because there's like a light behind you. But go ahead. Tell to the people around
Yes.
the world, you know, how hard the question are from the officer of immigration.
Yeah, okay. So I just want to share you guys how our wonderful experience with my husband done with the immigration interview. And it was really a great time for us. We did like an hour interview from the immigration, and there in Las Vegas last February. We sat down there. They asked all our information, personal information for me and for my husband. And then what the most really so exciting is that after that, they let me only be the one to stay in the room first to ask all those questions, all those simply questions, but they are so particular. So I'll be the first one who will sit there with in front of the immigration. They even ask, you know, what is our shower curtain? You know, it's just a simple question, but it's so important. And you know, all those questions that they ask me is the same question that they asked to my husband. And for sure, about the color of our shower curtain, we did it both right. But the immigration asked our first date where it is. My husband just a little bit, you know, nervous with that one because I told the immigration lawyer I pick him up at Oakland Airport, but I think he told to immigration San Francisco Airport. So that's only the part that we did not really get it right. But at least everything went down really good, you know. But of course, the nervousness, the excitement, everything is there. You know, as long as all what you are saying is from your heart, you don't need to be worried, and everything was taken good care of. And of course, because of the support of my husband, is right there beside me ever since the first day we got all this until now. That's why I'm so blessed to have him.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
It's how in love. And how about you, Mr. Stanley? You were so nervous at that time also because you're thinking of the INS officer that, hey, you know, this woman just pay you or just want to get the green card here in the U.S. So you're so nervous. Share that with us also, your experience from the immigration.
Well, let me just be brief about it because my wife, she nailed it in a nutshell about, you know, our togetherness and how the interview actually went with immigration. However, I was a bit nervous because, as my wife said, my memory, and let's face it, men, some of us men, memory isn't as great as the women. And he asked, she was saying about, we got the shower curtains right. However, what we didn't get right was because I knew that the hamper where you take your clothes off and put in was brown, but she said it was black. So when I told the immigration officer that, he sort of looked at me, and at that point I gathered the line of questioning actually wasn't about love. It was about, and the commitment that the two people share. It was about more so, let me see if I can catch them in a lie.
They were testing you.
See, and that's what it was all about. And so, but the thing of it is, see, as my wife stated earlier, we more than love each other and appreciate each other. So we really don't need a piece of paper or someone's appreciation of us to state whether or not, oh, they're in love or they are absolutely committed to each other. But on the sad note is that, as my wife said, when you go to immigration situations like this, those of you who are thinking about going, just utilize honorability, your integrity and loyalty, and last but not least, be honest, because that's what they're looking for, and they're gonna try to trip you up at every question. So, you know, think of it as just be decent and just be loyal about what it is that you say you believe in, and great things shall materialize.
All right, so that's both of them. They have that, you know, simple question, but they made a mistake. But I think the INS officer forgive you guys, right? Or
Well, we haven't got no paper.
Over the color of a hamper. Okay.
Oh my God.
Just go spray paint it red,
I
and then
mean,
you'll remember
really,
it's
you
red.
know. So I saw actually, my wife and I, we was talking. Said, well, you know, babe, we should just make everything in our house fluorescent yellow, so we can't make no mistakes. You know.
Sure,
So it was all good. You
But
know.
Marianne, I know you're off today. That was nice, and thank you for sharing some of the stories. Maybe next week we can share more, and we can share to people and help them out how to go, you know, through this process. You know, that don't feel nervous, right? And don't think about that someone pays you, right?
Yes. And thank you also for letting me to be a part of your show today. Even it's quite a little bit like noisy here, but at least I'm here, and at the same time it's my day off. But again, I still have to work tomorrow. I have only one day off, like, you know, only a few hours today. And allow me, if you don't mind,
Go ahead. Shout out your
with
family.
you guys
on the
that
first.
to greet my husband a very early happy second year wedding anniversary.
Yeah, he told me that.
Thank you, gorgeous.
Told me that.
Praise the room.
Marianne, go ahead, shout out your family
Yeah,
around the
this May.
Marianne, we don't have much time for the third segment. Go ahead, shout out your family in the Philippines.
She can barely hear you.
Can you hear me?
So I can't really
I
barely
said-
hear. Sorry for that.
Shout out your family in the Philippines. Go ahead, say hello to all of them.
So you're telling me if you are planning to go to the Philippines?
No, say hello. Say hello to everybody in the Philippines.
Sorry. Yes, okay. Hi there. Actually, for sure, I know my friends, they are watching right now because I share already on Facebook, because you're live on Facebook. So hi to my family there.
That's
And I
good.
know pretty soon you're gonna see me, guys, and I'm so excited about going back home after 8 years. 8 years I did not see my family. 8 years.
Are you
All
going to?
right.
Yes,
All right. We'll be right back on the fourth segment. You can stick around with us, Marianne. We'll be right back.